black men needs to gravitate more so and respect our black women, because nobody knows us better than our black women.
I don't think it has anything to do with race.
It does.
It has to do with culture, because you see black men go after white women all the time.
But do you know?
But why do you think that is?
Because there are certain black men raised in different environments.
Exactly.
You are right about that. You are right about that. So if a black man is raised in a less urban environment, then of course he's going to gravitate towards anything but black women.
But how can you make that whole generalization like black women understand black men? Because there are some black men who are in different cultures who are around more white women. They're in a different culture than just the regular guy on 87.
Because there are black women who grew up in different cultures in the same way who date white men. So they are the same type of person who literally pair, but they also choose the opposite.
Well, you know what? I will agree with you, because in terms of understanding us better, in terms of our culture, black women tend to understand us a little bit more. We laugh about funny shit on TV because we get it. We've watched those movies before, rather than a white woman who has never watched that stuff before, or a Latino woman who have never watched those things before, and they're like, why is that so funny? So I do agree with that.
So let's say for instance, you kicking it on my crib and you see I got Martin on the TV and I'm busting out laughing. You will know what I'm laughing about towards certain Martin jokes, right?
Yeah.
Right. Or when I'm outside flashing my gold teeth, because I ain't got nothing to do with that. I just wanted to do that. But but you would understand why, because it's a cultural thing while we go outside and, duet, and everything. But as far as a certain person who would be out there of a different culture, they'd be like, man, why this nigga showing this crooked tooth and shit like that without no golds or nothing like that. But as far as a black woman, they would know why. I feel as though we should gravitate more. I mean, no, I take that back. I don't think we should, but I think it would be okay to gravitate to people who are more relatable than us. But I also understand that if we gravitate to some people who are not, to give us a different perspective on how life is. I understand both sides of the spectrum, but I just feel as though that ain't nobody gonna understand. Okay, let me take this. I'm speaking as me. I don't think there is nobody who will understand me like a sister. Love my sisters. Cups up to that, to my sisters.
You know what's funny? I've had one black girlfriend.
Maybe my Latina.
And I had a Latina wife. Right. But I've been very intrigued over these past couple months about black women.
Because no wonder why, brother. You've been in...
I think I've come home.